welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. So today, as you guys can tell by the title and the look I'm wearing right now, I'm going to be doing a South Indian bridal makeup tutorial. Now a couple of months back you guys were sending me requests upon requests for bridal makeup tutorials, and I have been paying attention. This life is rough, like the sari is heavy, it is so hot today, I am physically dying. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. A big shout out to my sister for lending me her wedding jewelry and her sari and all that stuff. Thank you, Akka, love you so much. So yeah, if you guys would like to see how I got this South Indian bridal wedding makeup tutorial, obviously I started with South Indian because I am Tamil for reference, then please keep watching. So first things first, we want to focus and concentrate on the skin because ideally we want the makeup to last quite a long time throughout the day. So I'm just going to take some ice as my primer, and I've washed my face and just toned my face with some Kiki Beauty Rose Dew setting spray. And I have a few breakouts here and there, and I want to kind of reduce the inflammation on my cheeks. Also, I feel like using this ice trick definitely makes your makeup last longer throughout the day. And then just patting off the excess water. My face is nice and refreshed right now. For moisturizer, I'm going to be using my Kiki Beauty Makeup Ready Natural Radiance Moisturizer. Then going in with my Kiki Beauty Eye Renewal Cream. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear my bangles. I decided to put them on beforehand because I'm OCD about like the order in which I arrange them. So, oh well. Also, and instead of having mehndi, I opted for metallic tattoos, but they pretty much are going to be covered with the jewelry, so what was the point? And then for face primer, I'm going to be using my Kiki Makeup Ready Face Primer. For brows, as always, I'm going to be using my Benefit Brow in the shade 5. And as always, I will link my brow tutorial down below in the description bar to save on time. Next, going in with my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. This is in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm going to be taking a mixture of rich yellow and burnt coral. First going in with burnt coral and just putting this on the areas where I have some slight pigmentation and discoloration. And then taking the yellow shade and just lightly adding that over where I applied the orange shade. Besides neutralizing all the discoloration, we want to brighten up the areas as well. And then I'm just going to be pushing this in with a damp beauty blending sponge. For foundation, I'm going to be using two foundations today. The first one I'm going to be using is my MAC Prolongwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in the shade NC45. This is for the center of the face. Then I'm going to be taking my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the shade NC44.5, and that is for the outer perimeters of my face. And I'm just going to buff this in with a rounded top foundation brush. So to apply my foundation, I'm going to be using a combination of a brush and a sponge just to make sure we blend out the foundation really well and that there is no streaks on the face. And then going in with my Studio Fix Fluid, making sure you blend this on the neck. Also, you want to go on the ear as well. You want to make the entire ear neck situation look very nice and perfected. For concealer today, I'm going to be using my MAC Prolongwear concealer in the shade NC42. And I'm going to be highlighting under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, my chin. And I'm going to be doing this in small sections because this concealer does dry out fairly quickly. Next, taking my Elego Pro powder, this is in the shade Banana Yellow, and I'm going to be using this to set all my highlighted areas. And then I'm also going to lightly bake under my eyes, just to protect the under eye area from any fallout from the eyeshadow. And I'm also baking the areas where I tend to crease and where my expression lines tend to show through. Going in with my Swiitchbeauty Unicornsauce palette and taking this matte white shade, and I'm going to be using this to highlight my brow bone. Then taking this orange eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using this as my first transition shade and dusting this back and forth into my crease. Also taking it on my lower lash line. Next, taking this red in the palette, and I'm going to be dispensing this on the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going to be dusting this into my crease. Keeping it slightly lower down than that first orange shade. Taking a clean fluffy blending brush and just making sure that everything is nicely blended. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using my MAC Melon pigment, and I'm going to be applying this with a wet brush. To just ground the outer corner of my eye ever so slightly, I'm going to be taking some black from the Unicornsauce palette and just kind of working it on the outer corner of my eye. And ever so slightly into my crease. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using my Inglot gel liner in the number 77 and my Inglot duraline. And then taking my Elego Glide Gel Liner in the shade Very Black. And I'm just going to be lining my lower waterline. Dragging that also slightly on my lower lash line, and then taking a pencil brush and just smudging that out. For mascara, I'm going to be using my Lash Renegade mascara from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to be applying this to my top and bottom lashes. So moving back onto the face, I'm just going to be dusting away all that bake. And then taking my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and I'm just going to be bronzing up my face. Then to contour, I'm going to be using my Elego Pro powder in the shade Cocoa. To contour my nose, as always, I'm going to be using my Benefit Hoola bronzer. For blush, I'm taking my Dupe Factorie 9B blush palette, and I'm going to be using this very bright pink. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with my MAC Oh Darling. And I'm just going to be highlighting the tops of my cheeks, sides of my temples. I'm also going to be going in with just a little bit of Fenty Trophy Wife and hitting that right on the highest points of my cheekbones, just a little bit on my temples as well. And then to set my makeup, I'm going to be using my Kiki Beauty Cool Citrus Setting Spray. For lashes today, I'm going to be using my TassyB Leo Lashes. While the glue on my lash dries, I'm just going to go in and highlight my inner tear ducts with Trophy Wife. And then taking some Oh Darling again, and I'm just going to be highlighting right at the top of my brow bone. For lips today, I'm first going to go in with my Smudge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Robust Red. Now you guys can totally go in with MAC Ruby Woo, but a liquid lipstick that I've been loving recently is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. This is in the shade Messy and Fierce, and I'm going to be using this today for my lips. So I'm just going to be sticking one of these really fancy bottoos on my forehead. So from what I've seen in traditional Tamil weddings, the brides usually have dots on their brow line. It can be white, it can be red, it all depends, but from what I've seen they are usually white. So I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Glide Gel Liner Pencil. This is in the shade Whiten. And I'm just going to be drawing some dots above my brow line. To add a little bit more oomph to these white dots, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this golden glitter and just ever so slightly pat it onto the white dots just to make them sparkle a little bit. So this is pretty much it for the final look. I'm gonna go ahead, put on my jewelry and sari and fix this hair, and I'll be right back. So that is pretty much it for this Indian bridal makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And obviously I left out the flowers and stuff because where am I going to find 4 dozen flowers now, and who's going to help me put it on my head? You know, I must admit I really enjoyed creating this look, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please comment down below and let me know if there's any other bridal looks you guys would like me to film. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day every day with and without makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!